Before beginning an installation, walk around the vehicle to visually inspect for scratches or other damage. Make notes of your findings and immediately report them to the customer as a courtesy. This will also minimize your own liability. Open all car doors. Move front seats forward to improve your access to the interior and the rear window. Working clockwise around the car, clean all outside surfaces of glass so that film can be laid out on the exterior surface for trimming. Be sure top edges of the glass are cleaned. Be sure vertical edges of gaskets are clean. Felt-covered gaskets will be taped off to reduce contamination. Roll up windows tightly after cleaning. Spray one pane at a time with film-on solution. If a 20-inch roll is available, unroll it across the first side window, cutting off enough film to cover exposed glass. Continue the unrolling process on all 4 doors of the vehicle. Take advantage of any triangular flaps to cover the next window on the opposite side of the car. This saves time and 10 to 20% of your film costs, enhancing your shop's profitability. Note the move here from the passenger side rear door to the driver's side front door. Finally, prepare the rear pane for heat forming. An anti-static coating is applied to the glass and quickly dried with a heat gun. Film is then rough cut to size. The installer here is careful to preserve the top trimming for a possible windshield strip. Return to passenger front door and trim film to precise size, proceeding clockwise to complete the final trimming of each pane. Heat shrink lower edges of film on side doors. If necessary, using the shrink down under method, a technique shown in detail elsewhere in this program, positioning film on glass so that raising and lowering the window slightly during cleaning will not be a problem. Repeat this process clockwise for all windows. After any needed heat forming, proceed with cleaning the inside surface of each door with dirt-off solution. Using film-on solution, film is installed immediately on each pane. The window glass is used as a holding board for liner peeling. Move clockwise in the same fashion around the vehicle doors. Installation of the more difficult rear window is best saved for last. Trim the film on the rear pane for precise fitting. Note, it is always wise to cut a window in the film to allow the rear brake light to function as brightly as possible. Some jurisdictions may have laws against covering the brake light area. Shown here is the full reverse roll method to remove liner. Lift liner halfway across pane and spray with film-on application solution and allow the liner to flow back down. Pre-wet film adhesive in the same way on the other half. Roll film with protective liner still in place into a tight tube and bring it with you to the vehicle, storing it carefully in the front seat area, but polish up the exterior of the glass to allow for good viewing during interior glass preparation. The interior of the rear pane will now be cleaned and the film installed. Remove any hardware or headrests from the rear seat or deck area if necessary. Use a drop cloth to protect rear deck, upholstery, and speakers. Tape off perimeter of deck to reduce contamination from carpet fibers. Thoroughly spray inside surface of rear pane with dirt-off solution. Scour with a nylon scrub pad, spray, and squeegee clean. Spray paint again and carefully feel the glass with your bare hand to detect any remaining particles. Rescrub as necessary where contamination is detected. Spray again and squeegee clean. Stroke dry the borders with a towel-wrapped edge tool, such as a Conqueror or a diamond tip hard card. Spray inner surface with film-on application solution and using the reverse roll method, unroll the film tube across the pane, position the film, and dispose of the liner. Spray surface with film on and begin squeegeeing out the film, first using the star pattern from the center out to the edges, then a final firm pass with horizontal strokes from the center outward to the borders. Check the borders with an edge tool wrapped in single layer of towel. Make sure all borders are dry and sealed before reinstalling hardware such as brake light and headrests. For a final clockwise cleanup and quality control check, use Film On or a high-quality film and glass cleaner such as Film Guard to polish up the panes inside and out, inspecting carefully for any residual air bubbles that may need attention or small contaminants that may need to be removed. After a few more minutes of drying time, your vehicle is ready for delivery to your customer.